Hi, welcome back to My Mom Life. If you're new here, I'm Jordan, and today we are making chicken breasts in the air fryer. Let's get started. So here are all of the ingredients. I have my air fryer preheating to 375 degrees. You want to let that preheat for about 10 minutes to get nice and hot. And then I have my chicken breasts that I have sliced in half to make them a little bit thinner so they are quick cooking. And then I have my spices here. You can totally season yours however you want. I did garlic, salt, pepper, onion powder, paprika, and chili powder. I will have measurements for you if you want to try this spice concoction. I will have that down below in the description box, and then some oil. So like I said, I will have the measurements for this spice rub down in the description box. It's really basic, but it's delicious. It's just garlic powder, chili powder, paprika, onion powder, salt, pepper. But I have all kinds of seasonings that I always like to use on my chicken. So definitely feel free to season this however you like. What I'm really sharing with you is the cooking of the chicken breast and the time and things like that. So doing it this way makes a really juicy chicken breast. I have done a video on pressure cooking your chicken breast, and I can link that for you if you want to see that. But I do it in the air fryer now more often. So now you can either take some olive oil like this or some vegetable oil in like a spray can, or any kind of oil in a spray can, and just spray the top of your chicken breast. If you want to use the oil, just brush it on, or, put some oil on your chicken breast. Then you're going to season it. I just divvied up this seasoning over this chicken that I have, and then I'm just going to rub it in on one side, flip it, do the same on the other side, and then we will cook it. I eat a lot of chicken breast, so doing it in the air fryer has just become my staple way of cooking it. I used to do it on the stovetop, but it just comes out a lot better in the air fryer, in my opinion. So I'll get this seasoned up, and then we will pop it in the air fryer basket. I don't spray the air fryer basket or anything because you have put oil on the chicken. I think that's enough. It doesn't stick. So now I am going to use some tongs and place my chicken in there. I don't put it all in there. You just want a single layer. So I do it in batches, and I'll show you how I like to keep it warm while the second batch is cooking. But for now, I'm going to put the first batch in, and then I will close my air fryer lid, and we will set our timer for 9 minutes. Now mine were a little frozen still. So in the middle, like in the very middle. So it took mine a little bit longer. I will have kind of a guide for you in the description box on cooking times for your chicken breast, depending on thickness and things like that. So once the 9 minutes went off, I went ahead and I flipped the chicken breast, and I have a thermometer that I use to check the temperature. You want to cook your chicken to 165 degrees, your chicken breast. And so I was checking the temperature to see about how much longer I needed, just because I did start out with semi-frozen chicken breast. So they did need a little bit longer than normal. So just be aware that if your chicken breasts are not frozen like mine, it won't take as long. But it is a good tip to check the temperature of your chicken if you want to get it nice and juicy and not overcooked. So after the second 9 minutes was up, my chicken was done cooking, and I took that out and set my new batch in. And I set this cooked chicken on a cutting board because I knew I was going to cut the chicken up for dinner. I went ahead and set it on a cutting board. You could set it on whatever a plate or whatever. And then I cover it with aluminum foil and just set it aside and let it sit, and it stays warm with that foil. Also, you don't want to cut your chicken right away after cooking, because all of that juice from the chicken breast, the juices will just leak out and it'll make dry chicken. So letting it sit is good anyways. So I'm going to show you now. This is what it looks like when you cut into it. It is nice and juicy, not dried out at all. perfectly cooked in my opinion. So I hope that you try cooking your chicken this way. If you do, let me know what you think down in the comments, and don't forget to check the description box for tips and tricks on how thick your chicken breast should be and things like that, and times and temperatures and all of that. So I hope you try this. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe and stick around, and I will see you on my next one. Bye guys.